Welcome to Stoic Pulse. In today's video, we're going to explore how you can transform your life with 7 powerful Stoic principles. These timeless teachings, rooted in ancient wisdom, can help you navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Let's embark on this journey together. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. Founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, Stoicism has been practiced by some of history's greatest minds, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Today, let's delve into 7 Stoic principles that can help you lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Principle 1. Focus on what you can control. In life, there are countless factors beyond our control. The Stoics teach us to concentrate our energy on what we can influence: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. By letting go of what we cannot control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Imagine you're preparing for an important presentation at work. You've done all the necessary preparations, but on the day of the presentation, the technology fails and you can't use your slides. Your initial reaction might be panic or frustration, but the Stoic approach would be to focus on what you can control: your delivery and your composure. By staying calm and adapting to the situation, you demonstrate resilience and resourcefulness. Consider the story of Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor. Frankl endured unimaginable suffering in Nazi concentration camps. Despite the horrific circumstances, he realized that the one thing he could always control was his attitude. In his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl writes, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." By focusing on his attitude, Frankl found meaning even in suffering and inspired countless others with his resilience. Principle 2. Accept fate with equanimity. The Stoics believed in the concept of amor fati, or love of fate. Embrace whatever life throws at you with a calm and composed mindset. Accepting the present moment, regardless of its nature, allows us to maintain inner peace and resilience. Imagine you're driving to an important meeting and suddenly you get stuck in a massive traffic jam. Your initial reaction might be frustration, anxiety, or even anger. But what if, instead, you embrace the situation with equanimity? You acknowledge that the traffic is beyond your control and focus on how you can make the best of this moment. Perhaps you listen to an inspiring podcast, practice deep breathing, or use the time to reflect on your thoughts. By accepting the situation calmly, you turn a potentially stressful event into a moment of personal growth. Let's look at another example. Imagine you're working hard towards a promotion, but despite your efforts, someone else gets the job. The initial feelings of disappointment and injustice are natural, but the Stoic approach teaches us to accept this outcome with grace. Reflect on what you can learn from this experience. Maybe it highlights areas where you can improve, or perhaps it opens up new opportunities that you hadn't considered before. By accepting fate, you maintain your inner peace and continue to grow. One of the most powerful stories of accepting fate comes from the life of Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher. Born a slave, Epictetus endured great hardship and adversity. Yet he did not let his circumstances define him. Instead, he embraced his fate and used his experiences to develop profound wisdom. He famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Epictetus's life is a testament to the power of accepting fate with equanimity. Despite the hardships, he chose to focus on his response, ultimately becoming a revered philosopher whose teachings continue to inspire us today. Consider the story of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and author of the book Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl endured unimaginable suffering in Nazi concentration camps, yet he found that, even in the most horrific circumstances, he could choose his attitude. Frankl's philosophy aligns closely with Stoic teachings. He accepted his fate and found meaning in his suffering, inspiring countless others with his resilience and hope. By embracing the principle of accepting fate with equanimity, we learn to navigate life's uncertainties with a steady heart and mind. We understand that, while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control our reactions. This shift in perspective empowers us to face challenges with courage and resilience, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Principle 3. Practice negative visualization. Imagine the worst-case scenarios in your mind. This isn't about being pessimistic, but preparing ourselves mentally for any adversity. By doing so, we can better appreciate what we have and face challenges with a fortified spirit. Imagine you're an entrepreneur about to launch a new business. You're filled with excitement, but also with fear of failure. Instead of letting anxiety take over, practice negative visualization. What if your business doesn't succeed right away? Visualize this scenario and think about how you would respond. Maybe you'd adjust your business plan, seek feedback, or find new ways to market your product. By mentally preparing for these outcomes, you reduce fear and increase your readiness to tackle obstacles. Negative visualization can also help us appreciate what we have. Think about your relationships. What if you imagine losing someone close to you? This thought exercise isn't meant to bring sadness, but to deepen your gratitude for their presence in your life. By envisioning loss, you become more mindful of the moments you share and more appreciative of your relationships. The Stoic philosopher Seneca often practiced negative visualization. He wrote, "He robs present ills of their power, who has perceived their coming beforehand." Seneca would regularly remind himself that wealth and status were fleeting. By doing so, he was able to maintain a sense of calm and detachment even in times of loss. This mindset allowed him to focus on what truly mattered: virtue and wisdom. Let's take a modern example. Athletes, particularly those in high-stress sports like gymnastics or extreme sports, often practice negative visualization. They imagine every possible way a routine or performance could go wrong. By doing this, they prepare their minds to stay calm and focused under pressure, enhancing their performance when it counts. By practicing negative visualization, you prepare yourself mentally for adversity, reducing the impact of unexpected challenges. This exercise also helps you value what you have, fostering a deeper sense of gratitude. It's not about dwelling on negative outcomes, but about building mental resilience and clarity. Principle 4. Cultivate virtue. For the Stoics, virtue is the highest good and the foundation of a good life. Strive to embody wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in your daily actions. These virtues guide us to live in harmony with ourselves and others. Let's start with wisdom. Wisdom involves understanding the deeper truths about life and making decisions that reflect this understanding. Imagine you're facing a difficult decision at work. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to consider all perspectives, gather information, and reflect on the long-term consequences. By doing so, you demonstrate wisdom, making choices that are thoughtful and well-considered. Courage is another essential Stoic virtue. It's the ability to face fear, uncertainty, and adversity with confidence and bravery. Think of Malala Yousafzai, who stood up for the right of girls to receive an education despite facing life-threatening dangers. Her courage in the face of adversity has inspired millions around the world, and brought significant attention to the importance of education for all. Temperance is the virtue of self-control and moderation. It's about finding balance in our desires and actions. Picture a scenario where you're tempted to overindulge, whether it's eating too much, spending excessively, or reacting in anger. By practicing temperance, you exercise self-control, making choices that are balanced and aligned with your values. One of the most influential Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, exemplified these virtues in his role as a Roman emperor. Despite his immense power, he remained humble and focused on living virtuously. In his writings, Meditations, he often reflected on how to embody wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in his leadership. His commitment to these virtues helped him lead with integrity and compassion. Incorporating these virtues into our daily lives helps us build strong, harmonious relationships with others and live a more fulfilling life. Let's look at some practical ways to cultivate these virtues. For wisdom, dedicate time each day to learning and reflecting. Read books, engage in thoughtful conversations, and seek out new experiences that broaden your understanding. To practice courage, face your fears head-on. Start with small steps, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or standing up for what you believe in, even when it's uncomfortable. For justice, treat everyone you encounter with fairness and respect. Advocate for equality in your community and support causes that promote human rights and fairness. To cultivate temperance, practice self-control in your daily habits. Set boundaries for yourself, whether it's limiting screen time, managing your finances wisely, or maintaining a balanced diet and exercise routine. By consciously practicing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, you create a life grounded in virtue. This not only benefits you, but also positively impacts those around you, fostering a more compassionate and just world. Principle 5. Practice mindfulness and presence. Live in the moment and appreciate the here and now. By being fully present, we can experience life more deeply and respond to situations with clarity and intention. Mindfulness is the practice of paying full attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about experiencing life as it unfolds rather than getting lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. When we practice mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Consider a simple activity like drinking a cup of tea. When was the last time you truly savored each sip? By practicing mindfulness, you focus on the sensations, the warmth of the cup in your hands, the aroma rising with the steam, the taste and texture of the tea on your tongue. This presence transforms a routine activity into a rich and rewarding experience. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is, or is not in my control?" This question encourages us to remain mindful of our thoughts and actions. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we stay grounded in the present moment. Mindfulness also helps us respond to challenges with clarity and intention. Imagine you're in a stressful meeting. Your mind starts to race with worries and distractions. Practicing mindfulness allows you to pause, take a deep breath, and center yourself. This moment of presence helps you listen more effectively, think more clearly, and respond more thoughtfully. Mindfulness can be incorporated into all aspects of life. When exercising, focus on the movement of your body, the rhythm of your breath, and the sensations in your muscles. When spending time with loved ones, be fully present, listening, and engaging without distractions. These practices enhance your connection to yourself and others, making each moment more meaningful. One powerful technique to cultivate mindfulness is meditation. Even a few minutes a day can make a significant difference. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and gently bring your mind back whenever it wanders. Over time, this practice trains your mind to stay present and calm, even in the midst of chaos. The Stoics believe that being mindful and present helps us live in accordance with nature and our true selves. By embracing the present moment, we reduce stress and anxiety, improve our focus, and enhance our overall well-being. Remember, life is lived in the now, not in the regrets of the past or the anxieties of the future. As you go through your day, take moments to pause and practice mindfulness. Whether it's during a meal, a walk, or conversation, bring your full attention to the present. Experience life fully and respond with clarity and intention. Principle 6. Embrace discomfort and hardship. The Stoics believed that adversity is an opportunity for growth. Embrace challenges as chances to strengthen your character and resilience. Remember, the obstacle is the way. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, and how we respond to them shapes our character. The Stoics teach us to see these difficulties not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. When we face discomfort head-on, we build resilience and inner strength. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison famously failed thousands of times for successfully creating a working light bulb. Instead of seeing these failures as defeats, he saw each one as a step closer to success. Edison's perseverance and willingness to embrace failure ultimately led to one of the most significant inventions in history. Think about your own life. Maybe you're pursuing a difficult goal like training or marathon, or starting a new business. The journey is filled with challenges and moments of doubt. By embracing these hardships, you strengthen your resolve and build the resilience needed to reach your goal. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This principle encourages us to seek out and embrace challenges rather than avoid them. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger and more capable. Consider the life of Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, Mandela faced immense hardship and adversity. Yet, instead of letting this break his spirit, he used the time to reflect, learn, and grow. His resilience and strength of character not only sustained him, but also inspired a nation to overcome apartheid and pursue justice. Embracing discomfort can also be applied in everyday situations. Imagine you're learning a new skill, like playing a musical instrument or speaking a new language. The initial stages are often frustrating and challenging. However, by embracing this discomfort and persevering through the difficulties, you eventually achieve mastery and gain a sense of accomplishment. The Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external circumstances. By embracing discomfort and hardship, we develop the inner strength to remain calm and focused no matter what life throws our way. This mindset helps us turn obstacles into opportunities and challenges into triumphs. As you go through your day, remember to embrace the discomfort and hardships you encounter. See them as opportunities to build your character and resilience. The more you practice this, the stronger you will become. Embrace the journey, and remember, the obstacle is the way. Principle 7. Reflect on your day. Take time each evening to review your actions and thoughts. Reflecting on what went well and what can be improved helps us learn and grow continuously. This practice fosters self-awareness and personal development. The Stoics placed great importance on self-reflection as a means of personal growth. By taking time each day to reflect, we gain valuable insights into our behaviors, thoughts, and emotions. This practice allows us to learn from our experiences and make conscious improvements. Consider the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who kept a journal that would later be known as Meditations. In it, he recorded his thoughts, reflections, and lessons learned each day. This practice helped him stay grounded, focused, and aligned with his values, despite the immense pressures of his position. Reflecting on your day can be simple yet profound. Start by finding a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then think back on your day. What went well? What challenges did you face? How did you respond to them? Ask yourself what you're grateful for. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your mindset and fostering positivity. Reflect on the moments that brought you joy or peace, no matter how small. This practice helps cultivate a habit of noticing and appreciating the good in your life. Next, consider areas for improvement. Were there moments when you reacted impulsively or felt overwhelmed? Reflecting on these instances without judgment allows you to understand your triggers and develop strategies for responding more mindfully in the future. The Stoic philosopher Seneca advised, every night before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? This reflective practice helps us to focus on our personal growth and stay committed to our values. Reflection is not just about identifying mistakes, it's also about recognizing your progress and celebrating your achievements. Acknowledge the steps you took towards your goals, no matter how small. This positive reinforcement boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep moving forward. Incorporate reflection into your daily routine. It doesn't have to take long, even 5 to 10 minutes each evening can make a significant difference. Over time, this practice will enhance your self-awareness, improve your emotional regulation, and support your continuous growth. As you go through your day tomorrow, keep in mind the insights you've gained from your reflections. Use them to guide your actions and decisions, helping you live more intentionally and in alignment with your values. As we conclude, remember that Stoicism is a practical philosophy. It's about applying these principles to everyday life, not just understanding them intellectually. By integrating these 7 Stoic principles into your daily routine, you can transform your life, cultivating a sense of peace, purpose, and resilience. Thank you for watching Stoic Pulse. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on Stoic philosophy and personal growth. Together, let's continue our journey toward a more meaningful life. Check out these videos next to deepen your understanding of Stoicism. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that inspires and empowers.